Let's go 20.
Let's go higher.
3,000. 3,200.
Let's go higher.
3,800. 4,000. 4,500. Are you crazy?
Hello, family, and welcome back. On this channel, we talk about money, marriage, and lifestyle. So if one or all three of those things interest you, be sure to subscribe. Go ahead and give us a like before we even get started, because it really helps us with the YouTube algorithm, and it is free to support this channel. If you're new here, this is my husband, LeVar.
And this is my beautiful wife, Wofford Harris.
And today we thought it'd be fun to kind of talk about some of our vices, some of the things that we enjoy spending our discretionary income on.
Because typically we talk about how to save money and some good financial habits, but there are pitfalls, and everyone has their thing that they love to buy.
Okay, I wouldn't call this a pitfall, but people do have things they like to spend their money on. I mean, come on.
It can be a pitfall.
It can be if you're not doing it, yes. And if I think that, for me anyway, or both of us, we do it in the most, I guess, financially savvy way that you could spend money on, frivolous things, right? Anything that's
if your vice is frivolous, yes.
So this might be our last video. We're going to see how we get through this. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is, if you know me, you know I love handbags, right? Like Celine, Chanel, Fendi, Prada, Louis Vuitton, Saint Laurent, Gucci. Like, I don't have a type. I love them all.
You do have a type.
What?
I mean, you didn't name Coach. You didn't name. I can't even name specific bags.
But today we're going to be talking about some of the more luxury designer brands, because that is my thing. That is my type. Whatever, correct me. Okay, so to share who you are, what are some of the things that you like to do with your discretionary income?
I like pouring my money all into the stock market. It may not be the most exciting thing, but for me, the thrill, especially this past week, it's been a very, very, very exciting time in the stock market. So yeah, any disposable income that I have, I definitely love to put it into the stock market and see it multiply and grow and harvest and create a better life for you and I.
Okay, well, I like to have fun with my money.
That is fun.
So like we were saying, we kind of have a system where we together have a pot of money that we, pay our bills, mortgage, we tithe from, we save, we do the investments, we do all of that stuff. But at the end of the month, there's a certain sum that we have left over, which is our fun money. And I am the type to multiply that over a couple months to be able to buy something that I want that is not necessary. He is the type to take that, at the end of each month and pour it back in the stock market. So we are very different in that sense. Yes. But long story short, I just thought it would be really fun. And a couple of you guys in our previous videos commented that you would like to see LeVar guess the price of these handbags that I choose to spend my money on. And I just think that he understands that, these things are expensive, but I don't know if he understands how expensive. And I think that is generally, helpful for other people as well, because you can see a logo and say, okay, that's Chanel. Like, I know that's a lot, or that's Gucci, whatever. But like, I don't think people really know how much these bags are overpriced. So let's get into it. He went into my closet and picked out 5 handbags. What was your selection process?
So I was just going for variety. Different names, different colors, different shapes, different sizes, just trying to get a diversified mix.
Okay. So, he picked these handbags and you heard why. So let's get started. I'm going to ask you what you think the price is, and then I will say what the retail price is. And if I got it secondhand, which I do for a lot of my bags, I will say what I actually paid. And then whatever commentary you want to give after that, feel free.
All right. So do it?
Yeah.
All right. First one, let's do this one, which I believe is Fendi.
Yes.
To me.
Okay. So this is my Fendi Montresor bucket bag.
Okay.
And I have the prices on my other phone, so I'm going to pull them up.
Let's say $350.
Like as in like $350. Wait, so are these genuine guesses?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay, so maybe it will help you to guess better if I tell you a little bit about the bag. So this is like Fendi embossed. Fendi is a brand out of Italy, right? So it's an Italian leather. They're known for having some of the like premium leather. And I'm not being funny, like other houses use their leather as well. So let's try again.
Okay.
How much do you think this was?
So more so, I guess I think it would be worth $350, but let's say price. Price, okay, we'll say $975.
Right. This isn't gonna go very well. All right, so this bag was $1,890 pre-tax.
Okay.
So all these prices are pre-tax.
I mean, I'm not that too far off with 9 something.
I mean, 50% off.
What do you mean?
You said 900.
Yeah.
It was 1,890.
Oh, they said 1,000 something. Okay, so
no,
about
1,890.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. And it brings that much value to you?
No, I mean, what's value?
I mean, if I buy a stock that's worth $5,000, okay, let's not go that route.
It's not about, getting money out of this. That's not the only source of happiness. Like, yes, it did cost a lot of money, but it's more about, I like just having a variety of bags. I like collecting them. I like looking at them. I think they're pretty. I like learning the history of the houses, the different type of leather types. It just brings me like a different type of joy. And I know it is frivolous. Like I don't look at bags as an investment the same way you invest in, real estate or the stock market.
Of course. So I mean, when I say value, like you wouldn't pay $50,000 for a Honda Civic, but if you put $50,000 to a BMW, it brings that kind of value.
Exactly. It's the same thing as with cars. Yeah.
Yeah. So this brings that kind of value for you.
Yeah, just like enjoyment.
The cost is worth the value that it brings to your life.
Sure.
Okay. All righty.
Hold it, put it on the floor.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Number 2.
Oh, I love this bag.
Okay.
This is my Louis Vuitton Petite Sac Plat, and it is just so cute. I am obsessed with mini bags. You actually did a good job picking some like larger ones as well that I have, but it's just like the cutest little tote. It comes with a strap so you can wear it crossbody, and this is Louis Vuitton's canvas, so it's not leather. And yeah, the straps are leather. It's called Baqueta. These are treated, and then yeah, this is leather as well, but the actual canvas, that's not leather.
Okay. I'm not gonna say what I think it's worth. Let's just say guess the price.
Yeah. And remember, I said it's not leather, so that brings the price down.
Okay. But this that part adds up the price. Compared to the other bag, I'm gonna say it's around the same thing. 18.
Okay, this bag was actually retailing for $1,360.
Okay.
Right.
There you go.
But a cool thing about some of Louis Vuitton's like mini bags or nanos, they tend to go on resale at a higher value because they're really hard to get online. I had this on my wish list for a few months, and I would just stalk the website. I one night was on there about 12 a.m. just kind of like checking before I stopped working, before I went to bed. And it said, in stock. I've never put something in my cart so fast. But just to give you an idea, on the resale market, again, they are selling for $1,800 to $2,400 new with tags. So it just depends on the condition.
You said 1824?
Yes.
If we flipped it right now?
Well, unfortunately for you, I don't buy my bags to flip. I buy them for my personal enjoyment. But yes, Louis Vuitton is one of the houses where if there's a rare bag, if there's a rare size on the resale market, it could be double the value. So if we
want to sell this right now, we can potentially make it.
We could, okay, but we're not doing that. That's not what I buy my bags for.
Put a note on that one. Okay, next one. Let's go here.
Okay.
This is Yves Saint Laurent. This is leather from France. This is actually third generation. Queen Elizabeth actually owned this one from the beginning. So what do you think?
That's not bad. Yes, Saint Laurent is a French house.
Oh wow, I really
this is one of my newer Jamie bags. It's in their quilted patchwork, which I think is really cute. It's a shoulder bag that you can wear crossbody or just like on the shoulder. It's a little dressier, but you can still pair it with casual outfits. So I get a lot of use out of it. And what do you think this retails for?
Retail, let's go 2200.
Wow, that was really, really close. So in the US, this retails for $2,390. But because I am a smart shopper, whenever there's a European brand, I try to, especially based in the UK or in France, I try to shop on Selfridges or other UK based, that's like a Nordstrom over there, right? Department store. And I got it at Selfridges for $18.60. So I saved $530.
Oh, perfect.
I was really proud of myself. Okay, you're a hater.
I'm not hating. I'm just saying. So if we sold it,
$500.
no, for sure.
Yeah.
And if we sold it back on the market, we would be able to get 500, give or take.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any wear on the bag. So yeah, give or take. But again, that's not about my bags. But I was really, really proud of myself for finding that.
Yeah. All right. Let's go here. Is this Coach?
No.
I see C's. Celine.
No.
Okay.
You're getting so close. Look at right here.
Chanel. That was going to be my second
But
guess.
it's really unbranded low-key, which I like.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is my Chanel boy bag. You can also do a crossbody with this, or you can wear it across your shoulder. I got this bag. It's the old medium size. I got this bag in 2018, I want to say. And it was released in 2011. So it's been in the house for quite some time. Not my house, but the Chanel house. Look at you. Okay, so what do I tell you about Chanel? I always tell you they're in the top 3.
Okay.
So you gotta
top 3 in terms of the most reputable
like it's
brands.
Hermes, it's Chanel, then it's Louis Vuitton.
Okay, so let's go. I mean,
it's calfskin leather.
Okay, I can feel the calfskin in the ruffles. Let's go 20.
Let's go higher.
3,000. 3,200.
Let's go higher.
3,800. 4,000. 4,500. Are you crazy?
I didn't pay this. I'm saying what it retails now. There's been many, many price increases.
Let's go 4,900. 70,000. Let's go 59.
Okay. So I'm gonna say the retail price. So to be clear, this bag has been out. Karl Lagerfeld designed this bag in 2011, right?
Karl? Oh. I would have guessed that. I know it was Karl. Like, come on, everyone knows Karl.
Rest in peace. Okay, so this bag came out in 2011. Almost every year, Chanel has price increases. Or no, they do have price increases every year, but it just depends which bags fall in the price increase, right? So right now, as of January 2021, this bag retails for $5,300. It's insane. Okay, I didn't pay that. I got this bag in 2018. I got it at a time where a lot of fashion bloggers were saying that, this bag is now basic. Everyone has it. Like, it's too heavy because of like the chunky shoulder strap. I have my straps tucked in so you can't fully see it. And yeah, they were kind of like ragging on this bag almost, and it wasn't included in the 2018 price increase. So it was seen as like, oh, is this not a classic anymore? Like, they didn't include it. It's losing its value type of thing. So I got it calm down. I got it secondhand for, I want to say, $3,800. So I was very happy with that because I am not a fashion blogger. I also don't care what the scene is doing. I have wanted this bag for a very long time. And so when I saw the decline and people saying, oh, get it secondhand, don't buy it retail, I was like, say less. And so I started scouring the secondhand market, and yeah, I was able to get a really good deal on it. And then it was included subsequently in the 2019, 2020, 2021 price increases. Chunky style is back. There's so many chunky bags. There's so many puffer bags, your chunky boots, your chunky sweaters. And so fashion always comes back around. So like, one lesson is to buy what you like because you like it.
And let it go when it comes back.
Huh?
So if we
Oh yeah.
if
Yeah.
we
If we sold it now, I
Yeah.
could get more than 3,800 I paid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, last one. It's the big boy.
Yes.
No, muchísimo.
Why'd you pick this one? It's so huge.
No,
This is my work tote.
This is the Celine.
Yes.
In Petty. This is it says Paris. So
Oh
yes.
yes.
Paris. Again, snakeskin leather.
Pebbled grain calfskin leather.
As you can see, the very intricacies in the design.
Mm-hmm.
First handcrafted, stitched out of this village, and yeah.
Yeah. Well, I love this bag. It's the Celine mini luggage tote, and I know you're probably like, mini, this is a piece of luggage. But that's just how Phoebe Philo named it. There was the nano, micro, mini, and then there's the like medium large after this. So there's like even bigger. I got this in 2015. It was, I think, probably my first like serious designer purchase. Before that, I had some contemporary brands, you know, Dooney and Burke, Kate Spade. That.
The good life, you know.
And yeah, I think this, it wasn't my first bonus, but it was one of my like first.
It was like one of your first law purchases after
working as an attorney. Yeah. So it was a big purchase. But it could fit my laptop. It's great for when we travel. It just can fit a lot of stuff in here. It's just a big empty space inside. No really markings on the outside. And that's the reason why I liked it, because I'm in professional setting. You know, I do like logo, but you're not going to have like logo mania going into your job, right? That's tacky. So anyway, this is heavy. I'm going to set it down. This bag. Oh,
given the size, this doesn't feel that heavy.
Yeah. Well, it's all leather, and there's nothing in it right now.
Yeah.
So they like the inside leather is leather interior as well, which is kind of, you don't see that too much, so that's like another reason that makes it really special.
Yeah.
But
so this is okay. I'm gonna go. I have not guessed it. No.
Yeah, I almost said it what it was.
So that one was like 5,000. I'm gonna go 59. 5,900.
Okay, so a common mistake people make is they assume that the size of the bag is equivalent to the price. It's almost the opposite in a lot of designer bags, because this is just kind of like 2 or 3 very large pieces of leather, right? You kind of just flip them on top of each other, do some stitching, I guess, whatever. Mm-hmm. There's not a ton of like intricacy when you're putting together a tote bag of this size, because it's all just big grained leather. Whereas when a bag is smaller, the detailing matters because of the craftsmanship it's going to take to like downsize the bag. So this actually retails for $3,100.
That's it? 3,100? You should have got so many more.
Mind you, I got this secondhand at the time.
And secondhand?
I did. Because yeah, there was a saturation on the market. Like when these bags first came out, they were very scarce. The Olsen twins, I'm dating myself. They were the first ones to like popularize this bag, and so like all the celebrities had it. Yeah, and then it trickled down to like the regular people, and it was very scarce supplies. And a couple years later, a bunch saturated the market on the retail, because once, you know, the rich people and the celebrities were done using them, they were on to something else. And then the rest of us, you know, peasants could get it. And I paid between $1,800 to $2,200. I can't fully remember because it was 5-6 years ago now. And also it was formerly tricolor. It was a like cream blue and black color, which was like really popular back in the day. But a really great thing about high quality leather is you can take it to cobbler and you can get it dyed. So I got it dyed all black, so it's more timeless this way in my opinion. And yeah, it's not a bag I ever see letting go. I never see myself letting go of this bag, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, depends. If the resale hits 7, we're letting it go.
Okay.
We're letting it go.
Celine isn't that type of house. So anyway, I thought that was fun.
Alrighty.
Now that you know,
my head's starting to sweat.
You know my it's not a secret, obviously it's not a secret, but now you kind of like have insight to how much I am spending when I like save up for these bags and why, you know.
So I did definitely correlate the size of the bag with the price, and thought that the larger I go, the more price would increase. So yeah, it being the opposite hurts me a little bit.
That's so many tiny bags.
Yeah, you're getting less use out of it. I understand a big bag, you're carrying more in it. Especially if it's the same like designer. I understand, of course, you can't compare a Kate Spade to a Yves Saint Laurent. But if I get 2 Celine bags, and the largest Celine bag is, you know.
Well, no. So the nano of that particular bag, it's like it's still less than in this size or
So
whatever
it's more so
because it's
like the
a
different
tote.
like models, like a
Yeah,
BMW has different levels, like or a Mercedes like E class and whatnot.
right. And it's
Okay,
not gonna necessarily equate to like the size of the car. Like
got you.
their smaller cars a lot of times are more than their SUVs, but within the smaller car lineup,
Class,
there's
yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
all
so
right,
that's understanding
yeah, all right.
that parallel there.
It's a lot.
So yeah, now you know. What do you think, like overall, or your
It's.
final thoughts?
I mean, again, if that makes you happiness, then by all means. Of course, as long as you have the means to support
Yeah,
it, then I think that's the most important concept.
yeah.
But again, for myself, I'm always nervous. Like, imagine having that on your arm when you're on the train or walking around in public.
Well, so when I was taking bar again, like those other bags you put are not. I wear those like when there used to be date nights outside of the house. So you're with me, or like I'm with my girlfriends at brunch or something. Like to go into work, I very much wear like that Celine. Like the logo was so tiny. It's kind of like if you know, you know. You actually originally had picked out another tote, but I had asked you to switch it out because it was another Celine in like a cognac color, and it was like the same price, same size, same utility. And again, that was like very low label. Even like the most expensive bag here, you couldn't even find the name on it.
No, okay, I agree. So you're saying the average eye, or
Yeah,
okay,
because I feel like people don't know that Chanel unless you know, and if you're the type of
unless you went
person
to France,
who
it's a whole different conversation, probably.
no, like if you're a type of person who is into designer handbags, I mean, I guess like really sophisticated thieves can be, but your average,
In France, yes.
person on BART
Yeah. Okay.
isn't that, They're probably just another woman who really likes handbags, and we're gonna have a conversation about it.
Because it's not gaudy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only one that's like super logoed out is this little
No,
Fendi one.
The Louis Vuitton's kind of logoed out too.
Oh yeah, that's
But
true.
it's
But it's so
small.
tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Okay.
wouldn't, like you said, you would think that like, oh, she's broke. She has the smallest Louis Vuitton bag, so can we leave her alone?
But little do they know.
So yeah. Anyway, I enjoyed that. I
Nice.
think it was fun to like see your like manned mind figure out how much I'm
My
spending on
manned
these
mind.
things.
All
And
right.
just the assumption of, bigger equaling more, because yeah, that's not the case.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this was a little switch up from our usual content. So if you enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, let us know what you want to see next. Unfortunately, we can't do this in reverse.
Oh, but we can.
What?
Let's have you name a company, and then you can guess the stock price.
Okay. Anyway, this was fun. Until
Definitely.
next time, be
All
sure
right.
to like, comment, and subscribe.
Take care.